Elizabeth Joyce with your stargazing report, week of May 1st through May 7th, 2023. On Monday, May 1st, Pluto begins its phase of retrograde, which will last until October 11th. It moves back into Capricorn on June 11th and will not re-enter Aquarius again until January of 2024. Now is the time to work through the issues it has brought up for you in recent weeks, with its first brief visit to Aquarius. Globally, these issues include the severe upheavals in banking and finance, and the many mass protests and strikes in some countries around the world. Pluto in Aquarius calls for redefining the relationships between individuals and the collective, along with the challenges of authoritarian power structures. The planet of death and rebirth will move backwards out of its temporary dip into idealistic Aquarius in June to finish the job it needs to while in the last degree of Capricorn. Think about what you are ready to complete and release since Pluto first moved into Capricorn in 2008. May 1st also represents the halfway point of Mercury retrograde. It's been retrograde from April 21st until May 14th, Mother's Day. This is an indicator that it's time to put energy into future projects, but do allow some wiggle room for changes that are inevitable after the messenger planet moves out of the retrograde shadow in early June. The work week is likely to be filled with confusion, anxiety, tension, and a lot of shifting energy. But it will improve dramatically by the weekend, just in time for the annual Kentucky Derby. Try to be a tower of strength through the week by staying detached from any of the drama. This will not be easy because Mercury is still retrograde, and there are also some clouds present from several disharmonious aspects with Neptune. On the 5th of May, we will experience an intense quality of energy from the Scorpio moon along with the lunar eclipse. It's about longing and the lust for life because Venus is in tension with Neptune, and about courageous action and authentic authority when Jupiter and Pluto square towards the end of the month. So the energy is moving along and getting stronger. The Scorpio full moon and lunar eclipse on May 5th is in loose opposition to Uranus. Be prepared for a few choppy days and try to ride the waves rather than brace against them. Just take a lot of deep breaths. Some could feel that it's all or nothing now. Developments these days may bring some surprises, and some of them could be unexpectedly creative. Emotion beats out logic, making it easy to be manipulated by people who only have their own interests in mind. Luckily, Venus is making some loving aspects, so seek advice from people whom you know have your back. With Venus in enterprising Gemini, squaring dreamy Neptune in Pisces, the yearning for intensity and adventure is deep and powerful, and the lust for life could tempt some to embark on a new adventure. Be bold because a new love or project could now initiate a profound process of travel and change. The strongest love days this year are the end of June through the 4th of July weekend. On May 7th, Venus enters Cancer, bringing greater sensitivity and deeper emotions. With the conjunction of the Sun and Uranus in May, a great deal of restlessness and impatience comes to play, and one could feel a bit thin-skinned now. Shared love challenges, unconditional love, like the flowering buds, are bringing illusions that are bursting, particularly around love affairs, romance, and money. This is not bad, nor does it have to be a difficult planetary combination. Clarity is a good thing. This energy is also present at the lunar eclipse. At the same time, Venus makes a minor harmony to generous Jupiter. Take the high road in all types of relationships and be sure to communicate clearly since Mercury continues to be retrograde. Friday, May 5th brings that full moon lunar eclipse. Be willing to go to your emotional depths under this intense energy. There are lots of planets in fixed signs now, so practice endurance and avoid stubborn conversations, suggesting that you find your happy groove and ride with it. However, the Sun aligns with eclectic and eccentric Uranus over the next several days. This brings an energy of meeting up with friends and organizations, or at least trying something new. Saturday, May 6th is quiet under a vorticourse Scorpio moon. This introspective time gives way when the moon moves into party animal Sagittarius in the early afternoon. It's an excellent time for sports, catching up on chores, and enjoying that Kentucky Derby. Spending time with people you love will recharge your batteries and dispel some of the confusing energy from earlier in the week. Venus enters Cancer on Sunday, May 7th until June 5th. This is both a sensual and nurturing energy. Pay attention to your diet, as this combination always enjoys comfort food. It's also good for home beautification, particularly on a cosmetic level. Time to plant the garden and beautify your yard.
This is Elizabeth Joyce with Visions of Reality. The website is new-visions.com. If you'd like to make a call to ask a question or book some time with me, the 24-hour answering service is 201-934-8986. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.